My friends, the time of waiting is over. You have stood at the edge of change, longing, hoping, wondering when your breakthrough will come. I tell you today, it is here. Not in the distant future, not in some external event, but here and now, within you. You have been waiting for a sign, but the only sign you need is the conviction in your own heart. The shift you desire is not something that comes from outside forces. It is not luck, fate, or circumstance. It is the unfolding of the reality you have already imagined. For too long, you have allowed doubt to delay your destiny. You have spoken of the future as if it is something to be attained, when in truth, it is something to be claimed. You must step into the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You must see yourself already transformed, already walking in the certainty of your vision. There is no power outside of you that determines your success, your happiness, or your fulfillment. There is only the creative force within you, your ability to assume, to believe, to know that it is done. When you live from this knowing, everything shifts. The world around you bends to match the new reality you hold within. So I ask you now, are you ready? Ready to drop the waiting, the hesitation, the fear, ready to live as though your desire is already realized? Because when you do, you will see the world move in your favor. Opportunities will appear where none existed before. Doors will open that seemed forever closed. Your waiting is over. It is time to embody the truth that what you seek is already yours. Walk boldly in the conviction that the shift has happened. Speak, think, and act as the person you are becoming. And watch as the world transforms to match your new state of being. The change is here. The shift is now. Step into it. For far too long, we have been conditioned to believe that change is something that happens in the distant future. We tell ourselves that one day, when the circumstances are right, when we have more resources, when the perfect opportunity presents itself, then we will step into the life we desire. But this is the greatest illusion of all. The waiting game is a trick of the mind, a deception that keeps us stuck in the same cycle of longing and hesitation. The truth is, the moment of transformation is never in the future, it is always now. Think about it. Every single breakthrough, every shift, every moment of change in your life has not come from waiting, but from a decision to move, to act, to believe. The instant you truly decide, something shifts within you. Your energy changes, your perception changes, and as your inner world realigns, the outer world responds in kind. The power you seek has never been outside of you. It has always been within. But as long as you keep pushing your moment of change into the future, you keep yourself from experiencing it. Waiting is a habit of postponing your power, of deferring your dreams, of making excuses instead of making moves. And what do we truly wait for? Do we wait for permission? Do we wait for external validation? Do we wait for some sign that tells us it's okay to finally step into the life we desire? The universe does not work that way. There is no force outside of you that decides when you are ready. The only thing that determines your readiness is your willingness to claim it. And the moment you claim it, the waiting ends. This is why so many people stay in the same place year after year. They wait for circumstances to change before they change themselves. But the real secret is that circumstances shift because we shift first. The person who waits for confidence before they take action will never act. The person who waits for opportunities before believing in themselves will never see opportunities. The moment you realize that the waiting itself is the obstacle, you begin to break free from it. So today I ask you, what are you waiting for? What story are you telling yourself that keeps you from stepping into your power? What illusion are you holding on to that convinces you that your moment has not yet arrived? The truth is, there is no better time than now. Everything you need to begin is already within you. Your waiting is over the moment you decide it is. And when you do, the shift you've been longing for will unfold before your eyes. Every great transformation in life starts from within. We often look outside of ourselves for signs, waiting for circumstances to change, for people to act differently, or for opportunities to magically appear. But the real shift, the one that changes everything, begins inside of us. The moment you decide deep within that you are already the person you wish to become, the world around you will start to reflect that inner change. The external world is nothing more than a mirror of your inner state. If you want to see a new reality, you must first cultivate it within. Your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions shape your experience of life. If you continue to hold on to old patterns of fear, doubt, and limitation, no amount of external effort will bring lasting change. You may see temporary results, but they will always fade back into the same familiar reality. This is because true transformation is not about forcing the outside world to shift. It is about shifting yourself, your mindset, and your state of being. The moment you change how you see yourself, the world has no choice but to respond accordingly. Many people make the mistake of thinking that success, happiness, and fulfillment are things to be chased. They run after external achievements, believing that once they reach a certain milestone, they will feel different. But this approach is backward. You must first become the version of yourself who naturally attracts those experiences. You must embody confidence, abundance, and peace within before they can manifest around you. The shift in your outer world will always be a reflection of the shift that has already happened inside. This is why visualization, assumption, and unwavering belief are so powerful. When you can close your eyes and fully immerse yourself in the feeling of already having what you desire, you activate a force within you that rearranges reality itself. You are not merely wishing, you are aligning. You are tuning yourself to the frequency of your desired life, and as you sustain that state, your world begins to mold itself to match. The change happens within you first, and then the evidence follows. So, if you are waiting for a shift in your life, stop looking outside for proof. Stop waiting for circumstances to confirm what you should already know within. Instead, turn inward. Shift your mindset, shift your self-concept. Assume the feeling of already being where you want to be. The moment you do, reality will begin to conform. The world is simply waiting for you to change first. If you could hold in your hands the very thing you desire most, how would it feel? If you woke up tomorrow and your greatest dream had already come true, what emotions would flood your heart? Relief? Joy? Gratitude? Confidence? That feeling right there is the secret. The key to manifesting your desires is not in hoping, wishing, or waiting. It is in feeling as though what you seek is already yours. When you feel the wish fulfilled, you shift your entire state of being to match the reality you desire, and the world around you begins to mold itself accordingly. Most people live in a state of longing. They see their dreams as distant, separate from them, something they hope to achieve one day. But this very mindset creates an invisible barrier between them and what they want. To desire something is to acknowledge its absence. But to feel as though you already possess it is to claim it as your own. The universe does not respond to empty wishes, it responds to certainty. When you live in the feeling of already having what you want, you radiate an energy that naturally attracts that reality into your life. This is not about pretending or deceiving yourself. It is about stepping into a higher level of consciousness, where you no longer wait for external proof to feel fulfilled. The mind does not differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you deeply immerse yourself in the emotion of already having your desire, your subconscious accepts it as truth, and once your subconscious is convinced, it orchestrates the events, people, and opportunities needed to make it a reality. The challenge for most is sustaining this feeling, especially when the physical world appears unchanged. But this is the true test. You must hold on to the feeling of the wish fulfilled despite what your senses tell you. Instead of looking for confirmation in the outside world, you must trust that the change has already occurred within, and that external reality will soon catch up. Just as a seed takes time to grow beneath the soil before sprouting into view, your manifested desires require time to unfold. But the moment you plant the seed by feeling its fulfillment, it is already done. So let go of the habit of waiting. Stop looking at your dreams as something that is separate from you. Instead, step into them now. Feel the emotions, embody the confidence, and live as if your wish is already fulfilled, because the truth is, it is. The moment you fully claim it in your mind and heart, the world has no choice but to align and bring it to you. Doubt is the silent thief of dreams. It does not come in loud and obvious ways, but rather in whispers. Those small, nagging thoughts that question whether you are truly capable, worthy, or ready. It creeps into your mind just as you begin to believe in your vision, just as you take steps toward the life you desire. And if you entertain it, even for a moment, it plants the seeds of hesitation, keeping you stuck in a cycle of uncertainty. Doubt does not just slow you down, it stops you. It places obstacles where none exist and delays the destiny that is already waiting for you. Every time you doubt, you are placing your faith in failure instead of success. You are assuming that the worst is more likely than the best, that your dream is too big, that you are not ready. But what if you reversed that? What if instead of doubting your success, you doubted your failure? What if you assumed that everything was working out in your favor, even when you could not yet see it? Doubt is nothing more than a misuse of your imagination, creating scenarios that do not serve you. The same mind that envisions obstacles can just as easily envision victory. When you allow doubt to take hold, you send mixed signals to the universe. One moment you declare your desire, the next you question if it will ever happen. This back and forth weakens your creative power, making it impossible for your vision to fully manifest. You cannot move forward while looking backward. You cannot expect certainty when you entertain hesitation. The key to unlocking your destiny is unwavering belief. Not belief when things look good, not belief when results appear, but belief that remains firm regardless of external circumstances. Some will say, but I cannot help but doubt. It feels natural, and that is precisely the problem. Doubt has become a habit, a pattern that must be broken. You must replace it with conviction. Every time a doubtful thought arises, counter it with certainty. It is done. My path is unfolding. I am exactly where I need to be. Over time, belief will replace doubt, and when that happens, everything changes. Because the moment you truly know that your destiny is inevitable, nothing can stop it from unfolding. So ask yourself, how much longer will you let doubt delay what is already meant for you? How many more days, months, or years will you spend questioning what is already yours? The moment you let go of hesitation and fully claim your vision, the delays will disappear. The universe is not withholding your dreams from you. It is waiting for you to finally believe. Look around you. Everything you see, everything you experience, is a reflection of your inner world. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions. These are the building blocks of your reality, whether you realize it or not. You are constantly shaping the world around you. The life you are living right now is the result of the ideas you have held about yourself and what you believe to be possible. If you desire change, it does not begin outside of you, it begins within. Most people go through life reacting to circumstances, believing that events control them, that luck determines their success. that external forces dictate their happiness. But this is an illusion. The truth is, you are not a victim of life. You are the author of it. Everything that manifests in your world first begins in your mind. If you accept limitations, you will see them everywhere. If you expect struggle, struggle will meet you at every turn. But if you assume success, joy, and abundance, the universe will reflect those very things back to you. Your dominant state of mind creates your experiences. If you persistently hold on to a vision of the life you desire, and you embody the feeling of already having it, reality must conform. It is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. The world outside of you is simply responding to the world inside of you. When you shift your inner reality, the outer world must adjust. This is not wishful thinking, this is law. The same way a seed, when planted, must grow according to its nature, your thoughts must materialize according to their dominant pattern. So, what are you creating? Are you building a life based on fear, doubt, and limitation? Or are you designing a reality filled with abundance, love, and fulfillment? The choice is always yours. You cannot control every event, but you can control how you perceive and respond to them. The person who sees obstacles as stepping stones will turn every challenge into an opportunity. The one who assumes they are always in the right place at the right time will always find themselves aligned with perfect timing. You hold the pen. You shape the story. No one else can think for you, believe for you, or create for you. That power is entirely yours. So claim it. Step into the role of the creator and consciously choose the life you wish to live. The moment you accept this truth, not just intellectually, but fully and completely, your world will begin to transform in ways you never imagined. The secret to manifesting your desires is not in hoping, waiting, or wishing. It is in knowing. It is in carrying yourself, thinking, speaking, and moving through life as if what you desire is already a reality. Too many people keep their dreams at a distance by treating them as something to be attained one day. But if you continue to see your goal as separate from you, it will always remain out of reach. The key is to embody the feeling of already having what you want and to live from that state now. Consider this. If you already had the success, love, or abundance you seek, how would you behave? How would you carry yourself? What thoughts would dominate your mind? What actions would you take? The moment you align your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with the version of you who already has what they desire, you shift into that reality. The world around you begins to reflect your new state of being because you are no longer waiting, you are being. Doubt, fear, and hesitation cannot exist when you truly act as if it is done. A person who knows their desire is already theirs does not question it. They do not look for external proof, nor do they allow temporary setbacks to shake them. Instead, they move with confidence, trusting that what they have claimed within will soon materialize. Acting as if is not pretending, it is aligning. It is stepping into the identity of the person who already possesses what they seek and making decisions from that state. This is not about forcing things to happen, but about becoming the version of yourself that naturally attracts the life you want. If you desire financial success, stop seeing yourself as struggling. If you seek love, stop acting as if you are unworthy of it. If you want to be healthy, stop identifying with illness. Assume the feeling, embody the energy, and let the world respond. Your outer reality is always a reflection of the inner state you persist in. So ask yourself today, who do I need to be to have what I desire? How would I think? How would I speak? How would I move through life? Then start doing it, not tomorrow, not next week, now. Because the moment you fully step into that version of yourself, reality has no choice but to catch up. It is already done. Walk in that truth. Everything in your world is a reflection of what you hold to be true. Your experiences, circumstances, and even the people you attract are responding to your deepest beliefs about yourself and life. If you believe in struggle, life will give you endless challenges. If you believe in abundance, opportunities will appear effortlessly. Reality is not fixed, it is fluid, bending and shaping itself to align with the assumptions you hold. You do not need to fight to change the world outside of you. Instead, change your inner world and the outer world must follow. Most people wait for proof before they believe. They say, I will believe in success when I see it. I will believe in love when it shows up. I will believe in my power when I have evidence. But this is backward thinking. It is not the evidence that creates the belief. It is the belief that creates the evidence. The person who believes they are lucky will always seem to be in the right place at the right time. The one who believes they are unloved will subconsciously push love away. Your assumptions dictate what you experience, whether you are aware of it or not. The universe does not respond to wishful thinking, it responds to certainty. The moment you fully accept a belief as truth, reality begins to rearrange itself to prove you right. Your mind starts to notice opportunities it once ignored. You begin to take actions that align with your belief without even realizing it. Situations and people shift, reflecting back to you the new truth you have claimed. But none of this happens until you first decide what is true for you. This is why you must guard your beliefs carefully. Stop feeding doubt. Stop affirming limitations. If you desire wealth, stop seeing yourself as struggling. If you want success, stop assuming failure. If you seek love, stop believing you are unworthy. Hold the assumption that what you desire is already yours, and persist in that belief no matter what. Reality may take time to adjust, but it must adjust. The world cannot contradict the truth you consistently hold within. So, what will you choose to believe today? Will you continue accepting what life has handed you, or will you take control and reshape your reality from within? The moment you change your belief, the world begins to shift, doors open, opportunities arise, people respond to you differently. Everything aligns to match the new truth you have claimed. The power has always been in your hands. Believe wisely. Change does not come by waiting. It does not arrive through hope, nor does it respond to hesitation. Transformation happens the moment you step into a new state of being, not tomorrow, not when circumstances change, but right. The version of you that already has what you desire exists. The life you dream of is already real in another state of consciousness. The only thing separating you from it is your willingness to claim it now. To step into a new state of being, you must leave behind the old one. You cannot carry doubt, fear, and limitation into a reality of confidence, success, and abundance. The two cannot exist together. If you want to embody a new life, you must become the person who naturally experiences that life. This means thinking as they think, feeling as they feel, and acting as they act. The moment you do, the shift begins. Many people stay stuck because they wait for their external world to change before they adjust their inner world. But this is the wrong approach. The outer world is always a reflection of your internal state. When you decide that you are already the person who has what you desire, reality will begin to shift accordingly. Opportunities will appear. People will treat you differently. Circumstances will align. But the shift must happen inside you first. This is not about pretending or forcing. It is about embodying. Close your eyes and imagine the version of yourself that already has everything you seek. How do they move? How do they speak? How do they feel when they wake up in the morning? Now become that person, not in the future, but now. The moment you assume this state fully and persist in it, life will reorganize itself to match your new identity. So step forward, release the old version of you that no longer serves your vision, Claim the new reality as if it were already yours. You are not becoming, you are. And as you hold this truth firmly, everything you seek will unfold before you. The time for waiting is over. The shift has already begun within you. No longer do you need to chase, struggle, or seek external proof. Everything you desire is already yours the moment you claim it. When you step into your new state of being, when you walk with the confidence that it is done, life must respond. The old version of you, the one who doubted, hesitated, and waited, is gone. You are now aligned with your highest vision, moving with certainty, trusting that reality will adjust to match your belief. Doors will open where there were none. Opportunities will appear effortlessly. People and circumstances will shift to reflect the truth you now hold. So, walk forward boldly. Live as if your dreams have already manifested. Feel the wish fulfilled. Embody the person you know you were always meant to be. Because the moment you become, everything else follows. It is already done. Now, go and claim it.